Cultures around the world report on sea monsters, from snake-like creatures to gigantic beasts. They are reminiscent of real creatures whose traces still resonate deeply in our collective memory. Number 12. Bakunawa. In Philippine myths, the moon is devoured by Bakunawa, a giant dragon-like sea serpent that rises from the depths. She was both feared and revered, a being associated with tides, darkness, and disasters. From a scientific perspective, she is reminiscent of marine reptiles from the Cretaceous period, such as the Mosasaurus, hunters up to 15 meters long with snake-like bodies and powerful jaws. Fossils of these animals have been discovered worldwide, including in tropical seas. Perhaps it is the remains of such animals, or the memory of them, that shaped the idea of Bakunawa, a myth born of real greatness and real danger. Number 11. The Great Majesty. Along the Caribbean coasts, the legend of the Great Maya, a gigantic snake-like water creature that can swallow entire boats, circulates. Their movements are said to make the sea boil. Such tales strongly resemble Paleophis colosseus, a prehistoric sea snake that lived in tropical waters and grew to over 22 meters long. Fossils have been found, among other places, in West Africa. The idea of a giant snake-like creature gliding through the shallows could be based directly on such discoveries. The Maya, perhaps a cultural echo of an animal that really existed. Number 10. Scylla and Charybdis. Two dangers of Greek mythology. Scylla, a multi-headed sea monster, and Charybdis, an all-consuming whirlpool. Together, they once blocked Odysseus's path. Scientifically, Charybdis can be explained by real tidal whirlpools, such as those that form in straits. Scylla, on the other hand, is reminiscent of sightings of giant squids, whose tentacles rise from the water like snakes. The Architeuthis, the giant squid, is a real animal that can grow up to 13 meters long. Myths, born from dangerous currents and fleeting encounters with creatures of the deep. Number 9. Hydra. 9 heads, an immortal body, and the creepy detail: if you cut off one head, 2 more grow back. This is the Hydra from Greek mythology. In fact, there are animals with astonishing regenerative abilities. Jellyfish, sea cucumbers, or planarians can completely replace lost body parts. Fossils of reptiles with double skulls due to embryonic malformations have also been documented. So the Hydra could be a mix of medical knowledge, animal observation, and a lot of imagination. A myth born from awe at what can renew itself. Number 8. Leviathan. A primeval sea dragon from the Bible, feared even by gods, the Leviathan. With a scaly body, fiery breath, and insatiable hunger, he is a symbol of primal maritime force. In Earth's history, there really was a creature that lived up to its name. Leviathan melvillei, a gigantic predatory whale with centimeter-long teeth larger than those of the Megalodon. It hunted other whales and lived around 12 million years ago. The name Leviathan is a direct reference to the biblical myth. A case where myth and reality are almost eerily close together. Number 7. Lines. A modern myth from Japan, the Ningen. A gigantic human-like creature in Arctic waters. White, faceless, silent. It is said to have been encountered by whalers, a being somewhere between biology and ghost. Zoologically, there are deep-sea creatures that develop bizarre forms due to extreme conditions. Giant sharks with rounded heads, large squids, or deformed ice swimmers could serve as the visual inspiration. Added to this are illusions caused by ice, fog, and cold. A myth of the 21st century. Born from darkness, distance, and a digital longing for the inexplicable. Number 6. Sea Eater. From Mesopotamian sources comes the description of a creature that seems to devour the sea itself, the sea eater. Half fish, half reptile, with a mouth that can swallow cities. In reality, animals like Kronosaurus existed, a pliosaur up to 10 meters long with massive jaws. Fossils prove its ability to tear apart large prey. The image of tsunamis or storm surges may also have contributed to the idea of the sea eater, a creature as a symbol for the drowning of the world, whether by nature or by monsters. Number 5. Jörmungandr, the world serpent from Norse mythology, encircles the entire earth and rises from the sea at the end of the world. It is the symbol of the cosmic cycle. Numerous fossils of large sea serpents, such as mosasaurs, have been discovered in northern and central Europe, possibly even by early Scandinavians. Its snake-like silhouette, its length, and its teeth make it the perfect model for a world-encompassing monster. Jörmungandr represents the primal fear of what encircles the horizon and moves within it. Number 4. Megalodon. Both a myth and a reality, the Megalodon was the largest shark of all time. Up to 20 meters long, with jaws that could open up to 3 meters wide. It lived 3 to 5 million years ago and hunted large whales. Fossilized teeth have been found on almost every coast. So many, in fact, that in the Middle Ages they were considered to be dragon tongues. Many sea monster sightings could be traced back to remains, sinking carcasses, or megalodon relics. A predator as real as it was terrifying, and possibly the origin of countless legends. Number 3. Tylosaurus, a member of the mosasaurs and one of the most fearsome marine hunters of the Cretaceous period. Tylosaurus. With a length of up to 14 meters, a torpedo-shaped body, and razor-sharp teeth, it was the apex predator of the ancient seas. Fossils show that it also ate other large marine reptiles, including cannibalism. Its appearance closely resembles the tails of great sea serpents, or sea monsters with gaping jaws. A real monster that is only no longer feared because it is extinct. Number 2. The Bloop. In 1997, NOAA recorded a sound that could be heard over thousands of kilometers. Deeper, louder, and stranger than anything before. The Bloop. At first, a gigantic creature was considered possible. The largest living being on Earth? Later, it turned out they were calving icebergs. But the hypothesis left a door open. There are creatures living in the oceans that we barely understand. Like the giant squid, which was first filmed alive in 2006. The Bloop may have been ice, but the thought that something unknown is out there remains. Number 1. IKU Turso. A tentacled sea monster from Finnish mythology, IKU Turso brings disease, war, and storms. It strongly resembles kraken-like creatures, the common octopus, but also deep-sea squids, whose body shapes appear surreal. Tentacles, ink, grasping arms. All real mechanisms in the animal kingdom. In the cool, misty northern waters, rare sightings may have given rise to these tales. Ikutozo stands for the unknown in the northern sea, for what one fears when the fog rolls in.